It is not the year of 2022. The time is now. When we look at TV, we look at different shows and we see the further you go back, the more they lose color, right? You go back and watch I Love Lucy, it's in black and white. Gilligan's Island is, beginning to have some color. But what it'll make you believe is that the world was like that. But the world has always been full of color. It's only technology that we're witnessing the advancement of. Okay, so we might say, wow, the TV's really coming through now, but that doesn't mean your world is changing. It means that man has found a way to make TVs better. Now, what that does is it makes us feel like things in the past aren't as educated or are as good as now. And that can stagnate us. So I invite you to know that time is now. It is not 2022. We make up time. We socially agree to time. We tell ourselves how many days is gonna make a year, how many months is gonna make a year, how many days in a month, and how many hours in that day. And we believe this is time. We believe in the past, we believe in the future. We allow the past to shape our present and our mood by believing the past exists. So we remind ourselves about our failures. And we believe that because of our failures, we can't succeed. So we get depressed and we stop creating. Or we look into our future and we see the things that we want. And because we don't have them now, we think that's a reason to be depressed. And we stop creating. When the future does not exist, all that you have is now. And all that you have is you. If a spider is looking outside of it for a web, it has made a mistake, hasn't it? Because the web exists inside of it. If the spider truly understands that time is now, it would never look for a web outside of itself. It would manifest that web. It would know that it is the web when it creates the web, right? So be the web. Be you. Be your best self. Live in the now. Nothing comes to you when you want it. Life is not about desiring the thing that you want and it coming to you. You live in a world that's about magnetization. You magnetize things to you. You vibrate things to you, all right? So you become what you want by doing what you want. What does that mean? Don't say, I want this thing. Instead, do it. Don't say, I want to be a basketball player. Instead, become one. Wanting to be stronger looks like doing push-ups. Wanting to be stronger looks like a gym membership. Wanting to be leaner looks like a better diet. You understand? Wanting to be successful looks like a person who wakes up, kills their bad habits, and goes out and conquers the world and does not let anything stop them. It doesn't look like, hey, I want to be rich. I want this, I want that. When you say I want, you're creating the now. And in the now is want. I want. When you say I want, right now, that's all you can ever do is want that thing. And that's all that you ever have is now. So don't create the state of wanting. Create the state of having it by saying I am and become the thing. So when you feel weak and you say, I want to be stronger, start working out. This is how you make your requests known to the universe. This is how you be honest, okay? Right now, many of us are saying it's 2022. Now it's time for me to get on my New Year's resolution. But you could have always manifested who you wanted to be. It did not take a lap around the sun on an agreed upon day for you to say, okay, now I'm ready. Because honestly, March would be our new year because the new year starts after spring because it's a new year. So we're on a Greco-Roman calendar that makes no sense. And so we say this is a new year, but how? Things around you are still dying, appear to be dying. They haven't sprung back to life yet, sprung in the new year yet, but we're gonna say it's a new year, new me. Well, I'm gonna suggest to you that it's not a new you. You are continuously manifesting from since the day you became now. You are now. That's what you are. There is no yesterday, there is no future. Please understand, the only way you're gonna have truly what you want is becoming what you want. It is in due time. D-O time, not D-U-E. So we say ourselves like, the thing that you want, it's in due time. Just keep pushing, it'll come in due time. No, it's in due time. You cannot say you want a thing and it manifests. You gotta start spinning your web. And when you start spinning your web, you'll stand back at it and know that what was in you was greater than who you thought you were. Because the web is much bigger than the spider. And when the web manifests, when the spider manifests its web, it now has everything that it needs inside of it. So the spider could simply say, hey, what's a way of catching food? Let me try to catch the food like the lion or the tiger. Let me try to run up on it and jump on it and pounce on it. let me try to swoop out of the sky and pick up my food like an eagle. But the spider would know it would fail. So the spider has to catch its food in a different way. And so it has to manifest from within, just like the lion does and just like the eagle does. But they are different beings. And you got to do the thing that do the thing that's your way. And what you will learn is the thing that you do is you. Does a lion pounce, or is a lion pounce? Does a lion hunt, or is the lion the very definition? Since its birth, it's practiced hunting, from jumping on butterflies to beetles to gazelles. And now animals that's so large, it should fear it, but it only sees it as food because it manifests itself to be a hunter, and that's all it can be. Do you understand? You must be a master manifester and learn from the master teacher that is the spider, that is the lion, that is the eagle, and look inside of you and manifest your greatest reality. Get in tune. Life is not about you going outside of you to find something. It's about you going inside of you. Again, a spider looking outside of it for a web has lost its way. Do you understand? A spider manifesting from within is doing exactly what it was made to do. It's fulfilling its purpose, I should say. All right. I just went live on YouTube, had a powerful discussion. The live dropped and I see no trace of it. All right. But every single day on YouTube in the Rise, I'm going to be going live. So I don't know what time I'm going live, but I know I'm going live every single Rise. So if it vibrates you to it, watch the video. If not, catch it when you see it. All right, family. See you later. Peace.